Guys, Roger here with 217 Castaways. Just got a couple of weeks ago now, I got the mystery tackle box for the month of February, but kind of been under the weather and just really didn't feel like trying to put a video together for it. So I wanted to open up, take a look, see what's in it, and we'll go from there. So let's start. Nice. Looks like we got a box of some plastics and just a miscellaneous lures and all kinds. So let's start with this Lunker Hunt Hatch Spin. Now the Lunker Hunt Hatch Spin is, they've been out, but these are great for deep water, suspended or bottom fish, what I like to say, offshore. You know, point structures coming out. So if you've got a point that's coming out, you're setting way out deep and you're wanting to throw into some deep water because you can see them on your Lowrance that they're suspended deep or they're on the bottom, then I would probably pull this Lunker Hut out. Now these are some super sharp hooks, but I mean, take a look at that. The coloring on that is tremendous. The blues and the golds and the browns, I mean, it looks just like a nice shad. Great eye structures on them. Like I said, great hooks. The spin, as you can tell, I'm just going to hold it like this. We'll flash it with some of the light coming in on the back, but you can see how that would just flash like a shad swimming through the water. Now this is a 1 ounce, so you're going to throw this on, you know, about a 7 foot. You're probably going to throw 10, 15 pound fluorocarbon. That's what I would do with it anyway. This would be great for sunny days, clear water where you can throw out. The way you're going to fish this, throw it out, make sure it gets on the bottom, and then just do a nice little retrieve, slow retrieve. Like I said, cold water right now, this would probably be pretty good here in central Illinois. Water's not real warm right now, so bass bites slow. So anyway, we'll give this a shot here probably in the next week or two and see if it can produce something. Fish are not staging yet around here, so we'll see what happens. Next thing I see here is got another Buddha bait. Buddha bait, if you haven't seen these Buddha baits yet, they have, this one is actually what they call the flapper tail, as you can see flapping there. So this would be great for swimming, round cover. I'm going to probably Texas rig this. I'm sure you could probably maybe even do something like with a shaky head, but I'm definitely going to use this as a Texas rig. I saw some hooks in here. Hang on, pull these out. Mustad hooks. I never can have enough of hooks, but this is just a 5/0 straight. It's not like a like a true turn where it's got any in it, but it's just offset just a little bit. But it's a 5/0 hook. Super sharp Mustad hooks are super sharp. But I know I've had a couple people ask, how do you Texas rig worms? How do you Texas rig crawls, lizards, any soft plastic that you're wanting to go to the bottom with? First of all, you're going to want bullet weights. I don't have any, but they're just bullet weights. 3/8 ounce, 5/16, something like that is probably what you're going to use for this flapper tail. You're going to put the bullet weight on your fluorocarbon line. The bullet will be, since it's a bullet, if this is your hook, the bullet point will be going towards the tip of your rod. So you're going to put that on, then you're going to tie your line on. I'll make another video later. I've had a couple people, how do you tie Palmer knots? How do you tie UD knots? How do you tie braid to fluorocarbon? I'll try to get something up here with the next couple weeks on all that kind of stuff. But you're going to take this hook and you're going to go right through the point, right to where it starts to curve. And then you're going to bring that hook out. So you've just basically hooked the tip. You're going to run this right up here, keep going all the way to the top. Okay, now we've got it at the top. You bring the bottom end in. And as fat as this is, I'm probably going to bring it through just a little. And that is how you rig a Texas rig worm. Any kind of worm you can do this with. You can do this with a crawl. You can do this with a lizard. It, this is Texas rig right here. With this flapper tail here though, this is going to be good, especially with this color for like stain, warm water. But stained water is really going to be good. You're going to throw it out. You're going to throw it out. You're going to let it set to the bottom. You're going to just move it up and down, pop it maybe a couple times. So as it's swimming through the water, you're wanting to bring it up, and then it's going to settle back down. But even in this movement, you can see how much that flapper tail is moving. So great little worm. I would suggest to get the feel of how to fish Texas rig, you just have to do it. This is going to be on a bait casting reel, probably a pretty fast reel. So once I do get a hook set, I can get those fish to the top quick. So nice little thing. By the way, smells like garlic. So these are very high scents that they have. So nice. Next thing I see in here is some VH Wild Thing. Big. I think these are probably about 8.5 inches long. I don't know if it says on here, but I'm pretty sure yep, 8.5 inches. And this is the black and blue. So this is considered a black and blue fleck worm. Well, here's the cool thing that I like about these Wild Things. I've seen these before. I actually have some of these. Is that they have a short body structure here. But then the second half of it is almost like a shad design, if you can see that. It's wider here at the top, thinner here at the bottom. So very shad-like. Got a little bit of a paddle tail to it. So once again, Texas rig. We just went over that, but I have an extra mustad hook, so let's just do it again. So you got the shad profile. Since this is your fat end, you're probably going to want to put it in kind of like this. So I'm lining it up where the skinny side of the shad piece is now in line with that. You go right to the curve, you bring it out, go right up to the top, you spin it, and then you will hook it right in there like that. So now you have a nice straight, nice little shad piece there that it's going to go through the water. So once again, you're going to throw it out 3/8 inch, 5/16, maybe even half, 3/4, depending on if it's really deep structure and you need to get to the bottom. Get to the bottom, feel the freaking bottom. That's how you fish Texas rig. Get down to the bottom. Once it hits the bottom, just start popping a couple times and just let it sit. And what you're going to feel like a fish come up and it's going to bite it. It almost feels like a double tap when you feel a strike. The way I do it, once I feel a strike, I kind of reel down until I can see that the line's going out. Rear back, set the hook. Great way to fish plastic. That's going to be a nice little piece. I'm kind of looking forward to using this. This is going to be more probably with that shad profile. This color, cover with docks and rocks. I mean, we'll be using this in the spring. But this is probably going to be more of a summer just because of the size of it. It's going to be a good summer bait. So hopefully we'll have some sizing and figure out on how that's all working out. See, now we have a bomber lure here. This is a fat-free shad square lip. Okay, so this is a square lip. This is going to run about 6 to 10 feet down. The bomber with the square lip, kind of pulled this out of the box here so you can see it. So with this square lip, you can actually throw this right around cover. You can go right around stumps, trees. I don't know if I would throw it too much right around laydowns just because of the possibility of getting hooked. But as it runs through the water, it's going to come through the water like this. If it hits something with this square bill and you feel that, immediately rip it. And a lot of times you'll get a reaction response if there's any fish hanging down there. So this is going to be running about 6 to 10 feet, somewhere in that area. But nice color. Nice color to it. We'll see how it works. I'm probably going to fish this pretty fast, be quite honest, like a fast retrieve. If I'm throwing it around cover, I'm going to feel the cover, then I'm going to jerk and kind of do it like that. But I'm going to probably throw this on 15-pound fluorocarbon, 7-foot rod once again. But that's going to be a nice little addition to this summer's baits. The last one we have in here, I'm going to pull that paper out, is a Lucky Strike. I'll show it to you real quick. It's a Lucky Strike crankbait. Not Lucky Strike, Lucky Craft, sorry. But once again, look at the color on that. This is probably, I think they call this the shad color. Yep, this is called the Slim Shad Pearl Thin Fin Shad. This is the D9 series. This one actually runs about, I looked at the pricing board on it. This is actually about a $16 lure right here. But this is nothing but just a crankbait. I mean, but with these, if you want to make this suspend, up your treble hook to the next size, and it will, as it comes to the water and you pause it, the weight of this is going to hold everything. It's just going to stay there suspended in the water, so you can almost use this like a jerk bait. This is probably what I'm going to be using this spring a little bit, just for the jerk built a possibility. You can also, this is going to go down probably, I'm going to say 10 to 12 feet, somewhere in that area. Once again, I'm going to use, if you really want to get technical and you have the options, medium heavy would be your first choice, 7 foot, 7.2, something like that. I'm probably also going to go with, if you have the option, about a 12-pound fluoro, because it's going to throw out there and it's going to be able to throw a little bit better. But it's got nice rattles in it, as you can tell. So high-speed reel, you'd want a really high-speed reel, but if you don't want to use a jerkbait, just freaking crank it down, bring it through the water, see what the fish want. But once again, nice coloring on that, and nice profile that has. So other than that, got a few little stickers in my box. You know, I got some banging cover, little magazine, kind of showing you how to do stuff. I'm gonna give you the price card. That's what I was really kind of wanting to show you, so you guys can see all the prices on there and exactly what I was dealing with, what we was talking about. So that is my mystery tackle box for this year. Hope that kind of helps describe some of what those lures do. Get out, go fishing. Talk with you later.